About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Baltimore attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Mike Messina, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Jake Cronenworth is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, they need Kyle Seager to get back on track. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
That batting average hovering in the high 230s. A dozen home runs and 34 driven in. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
So he got him swinging. Ryan Mountcastle goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball. 22.
Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jojo Romero, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Now at the plate here is Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. At the plate, Bernie Williams, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Here comes Tino Martinez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And now the first pitch. Jose Canseco swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
High and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 26 for him on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Into the box, Cecil Fielder.
The designated hitter.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
The right fielder, Tim Ray.
Now at the plate is Tim Raines, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. Fielder leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Bouncer to the left side. Trammell's got it, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game. Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. And now in the box, Alfonso Soriano. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the second deck and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 22 on the year, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 3 homers and 19 driven in. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Hit weakly on the ground is short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 9th, the catcher.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Kyle Schwarber. I'm sure if we were in the trust tree, he would still want to be behind the dish controlling this pitching staff. But he's gone to the outfield, worked his tail off, and he handles it adequately with a nice arm. And it's only going to get better with the more time he puts in out there.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So here is Derek Jeter. He doubled his last time up. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Center field.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
To the plate now, Bernie Williams. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 New York. Here's stop now, Jose Iglesias. 7-hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And this is foul right side.
I love working right now.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting 8, the catcher.
So to get his day started at the plate, Chance Sisco trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
In now, Alex McKenna. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for the Orioles. Still down 3-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank first in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one into the gap.
First baseman.
Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now a pitch on the way. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a high pop-up. And there's the first out.
The left fielder, number 33, Jose.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Fouled off. Canseco tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Cecil Fielder worked a walk his first time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Tim Raines would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. So the Yankees. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle.
Leading off for the Orioles.
This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Third baseman, Eddie.
Now to bat, Eddie Matthews, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Matthews, base runner at first with one out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Raines retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Orioles leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Now it'll be Tim Raines grounded out in his last at bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now to the plate, Alfonso Soriano, and he blasted a homer in his first at bat. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Just missing here, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And that's the second out.
The batter.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
2 balls and a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the Orioles.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Hitter, Kyle Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kyle Seager is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Chance Cisco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles nothing. Ready now is Jason Kendall. He flew out in his last AB.
The catcher, Jason Kendall.
First offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bernie Williams waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ah.
3-1. Drilled on the ground is short. Iglesias is up with it, and there's out number 2. Now to the plate, here is Bernie Williams. He bounced out last time up. Line drive, base hit down the line. The throw into second. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the first pitch. Tino Martinez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 3-0. In now for the O's, Alex McKenna will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Ball, no strike.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, we aren't driving the ball with any authority today. We need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
3-1 to him now. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Ready now for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that. Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
3-0 now. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Next to stand in is Kyle Schwarber. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So stepping in is Anthony Santander. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. The 1-0.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he got him. So 2 outs now, and with 1 big out still to go, they may be able to get out of this mess with the lead intact. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping up is Jose Canseco. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the AB now. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second home run of the game as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. 1-0 pitch on the way.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, right fielder.
So now here is Tim Raines as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Popped him up. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away. Alfonso Soriano will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner back safely. Fielder leads off first with 1 away. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Pitch popped up. Cisco has a play, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Alan Trammell.
Next, here is Alan Trammell. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. 2 out with the man at first. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Jason Kendall would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's
ball, no strike.
now the 1-0. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Chance Sisco is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-1 the count. From the stretch. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
In a double play situation.
Second baseman,
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Goose Gossage will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 54.
Into the box now, Jake Cronenworth, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bruce Zimmerman
please.
will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 50, Bruce Zimmerman.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the
Leading
speedy
off for
catcher,
the Yankees,
Jason Kendall.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch.
Kendall.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
So now to the plate, Derek Jeter, high in the air out to center field. McKenna is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in once again is Bernie Williams, singled in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
He's set. Here it comes. Tino Martinez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull the string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. The Yanks leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. First pitch on its way. Eddie Matthews is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Kyle Schwarber comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
1-1 to Schwarber. Gossage is ready. Here's the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in will be Anthony Santander. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail it 4-1.
Leading up for the Yankees.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get two. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Cecil Fielder. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long
Now
game.
batting, right fielder.
So we got him swinging. Cecil Fielder goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 1-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. Pitch out, nothing doing. Raines, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-0 home. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First offering on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Jose Iglesias is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Gossage has the target. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a liner. Canseco is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Canseco.
At the plate now is Chance Sisco, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Messina records the victory, his 13th of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Goose Gossage turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website,
Our final line
theshow.com.
score this afternoon. First for the victory.